Then you go to Dallas and you wax them. You don't just beat them. Yeah. You wax them. Like, yo, you guys aren't even on the same stratosphere as us. Hold my beer, okay? Then you go to San Fran, where I've spoken to mad people. Yo, San Fran's about to kill them. They're not ready for San Fran's defense. Joey Bosa, Chase Young. How many times did they sack him?
0. It won't be for clout. It won't be for fame. It won't be because my shit they selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest new sneakers. It won't be because. What is good, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the BES podcast. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you are hot.
I'm on one. I am here accompanied. I am here accompanied by my two co-hosts. Yes, sir. To the left, I have the water drinking.
We're starting early.
Huh? Yeah. The D1 caliber.
Oh my
God. I fly to Texas to get the swing right. Yes, sirski.
Nah, don't do that.
Eli, baby, Pujols, Vasquez. What is good in the hood, my boy?
I gotta stay fly.
We gonna fight today.
Yeah, that's the energy we on today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just start it up.
Nah, I'm trying to get the energy up. In here. To my right. To my right. We got the one and the only. Huh?
The one and only.
You ever heard of a point guard? That's a point guard. You know the coach from Stanford that needs one more win to pass Krzyzewski? She needs 1,000 more to pass him. To pass him. The one, the only, my boy EJ. Coach EJ. Coach EJ. I'm referring to you as Coach EJ.
All right, that's
From
fine.
here on out.
That's fine.
You are Coach EJ.
I'm cool with that.
All right?
Yeah.
And y'all already know.
My name is Nefty.
Oh, damn.
You already know. I am the Glizzy Gobbler.
Hey, what?
The Silica Whipping.
Yeah.
The Patriot Tripping.
Yeah.
Yes, sirski. You already know what it is. It's your boy Nefty. Welcome back to another episode. How is the gang feeling?
The gang is feeling good, man. Yeah, we're
just
good.
trying to get the energy, yo. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
man, the Eagles lost.
I'm trying.
Dallas lost.
Yeah. Nah, we been kind of quiet for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We be kind. Let me get these lips right for y'all on camera.
Hey, the lips right.
What is happening?
Yeah.
For all the ladies that are watching this, you already know what's up.
Oh my!
You already know what's up. All right. That being said,
Curry for 3.
That being said, if you guys make sure you guys like this video, if you enjoy the video, if you aren't a subscriber, your driver's license up top says booty. Change the title by hitting the subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds of your day, unless you're a lazy. All right. We got a good one for y'all today, and I promise you, we got 2 new segments. Yeah. So I advise that you stick around for the 2 new juicy segments that we got for y'all. Yeah. I promise y'all don't want to miss it. But we are going to start with, as always, raise. And the reason I'm starting with this question is because someone in this top 3, I've been trying to drill this name in y'all. Pause. I'm trying to let y'all know this is him, and we need to more about him, right? All right, this is the question, fellas. This is the question. You guys answered how y'all doing, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right. In NFL history, there has been 3 wide receivers with 1,000+ yard seasons. Right? 3 wide receivers with double-digit 1,000-yard receiving, right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Can you name me the 3 wide receivers?
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice is uno with 14 seasons with 1,000+ receiving yards.
Mike Evans.
That's his boy.
Mike Evans. Mike. Let me tell you something. Before you answer the third one, because I feel like you know the third one. Before you answer, Mike, if you ever watch this, holla at your boy. I promise you, I've been an advocate of you for years, man. I love you. And you wear my number. Not Eli's, my number, all right? You wear Nefty's number, all right? We're not doing that this episode. Number 3. Oh, by the way, Mike Evans has had 10 seasons with 1,000+ yards.
Number 3 is Randy?
Randy Moss is number 3, also with 10 1,000-plus receiving yard seasons. Those are your top 3 receivers in double digits, fellas. In double digits. Like I said, I only ask these questions because we need to put Respecta on Micah.
Nah, we do.
Mikael.
Yeah, you do. We
Evans.
do.
That guy's him.
Every
and
season.
Every season he hoops.
And besides one QB, I need you to list them and tell me. And tell me if the QB matters.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, for him?
Well, okay, I guess 2 because Baker is having a
You're
pretty.
talking about for Mike?
For Mike?
Oh, it don't matter.
Yeah, it
Nah.
don't.
Yeah, it don't. Yo, he
Don't
had Winston
It
at his
don't.
lowest.
Okay, Mikael, you're one of him. You're him. You are him.
I know a guy named Heem.
You know a guy named him?
That's tough.
We're gonna get into. Hey man, it's that time of year.
Yeah.
Divisional round NFL football, right? And before we get to what had concurred or what concurred yesterday, let's get to how do we feel about today's matchup? Because I know we got some things to say about yesterday's games, right?
Yeah,
Before we
yeah.
pop off, real quick, we got the Bucks versus the Leones at 3 p.m. All right, very good game. The Bucks just came off by whooping. Right. They're gonna verse the Lions in Detroit. Detroit had probably, as of now, maybe, I don't know, because that game last night, as of now, that Detroit Rams game is probably one of the best playoff games in a while.
Yeah.
Right? At 6:30, excuse me, we have then the Chiefs travel to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Hypothermia season.
Yeah, it's Brick City.
All right? And I'm gonna get to why I said that. To Buffalo to play the Bills in abysmal 12 degrees. Abysmal.
Jeez.
All right? Real quick, what do you guys feel? What do you guys feel about this game? Which game excites you the most? You could give me predictions. All the above.
Well, for me, I think the Lions, they're gonna take care of business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see the Bucks sticking around too
Wow.
too early. I think they'll start off pretty well, but I think by the end of by halftime, game's gonna be done.
I think I disagree with you on that. I think it's gonna be a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only say this because of I think the game is gonna come down to coaching, and y'all know I love Dan Campbell. I think we're all pretty big advocates for Dan Campbell, but Todd Bowles is on the other side, and I think he doesn't get enough credit for what he does on the defensive side. I think he's a really good game planner defensively.
They give up a lot through the air.
They do give up a lot through the air, but I think he's gonna have that defense ready. Now, the only thing that has to happen though is Tampa Bay has to get pressure on Jared Goff, and if they don't get any pressure on him, then yeah,
it's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long day if they don't.
Yo,
and
got
then
Gibbs.
You got to be able to stop Gibbs and Montgomery, but that's where I think the matchup is honestly. But I can see this game going either way.
Really?
Yeah.
The Bucks Lions.
Bucks Lions.
Yeah, no. I don't. We got Laporta, Reynolds, Amon. It's gonna be. I don't. And then you got in the backfield
Jared Goff
dump off the ball.
I know, but Jared Goff sometimes to me be just doing dumb things.
Baker same way. He be throwing some dumb.
He hasn't lately.
Who do he go against? Don't
start. Don't start.
I'm just saying.
No. I'm just saying. We know who he went up against, but
and it was home. Now they're going away into their house.
Oh, they played in Tampa.
Yeah, they played in Tampa.
That's what y'all.
Them boys were the six.
It was a no-fly zone, brother. No-fly zone.
We'll see.
So, and I just feel like they got a lot of weapons to cover, and that secondary got chewed up all season. Unless they prove otherwise, then they're gonna make it a game. But as what they shown, they cannot stop anyone. And I think Amon-Ra is going to go for like 90 yards. Laporta's going to have a day. Gibbs in the backfield. I don't think he has a good running game, but he's going to do a lot of pass catching from the backfield. And if Goff is a game manager and does what he needs to do, they'll win.
Okay.
Second game, Chiefs, Bills.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know how you feel, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, I hate everyone's on the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone. Everyone is on the Bills.
Except for
Except for EJ.
Yeah.
Except for EJ.
Them booty ass niggas.
Which I'm gonna be honest, like Giannis.
Nah.
hey.
The Chiefs, man, they just find a way. They just find a way to win. You had Rashid go for freaking 180 yards last week. If Kelsey magically shows up, which he does on random days, he can have a game. And I've said it all the time. In the playoffs, the Bills bill it all the time. This is their time. This is Josh Allen's time. They are not a complete team in the Chiefs. You have to capitalize. You're at home. You gotta win.
I agree with you.
So,
but I do think I've been saying it all week. Whichever quarterback has the ball last is gonna win this game.
No coin flips.
No coin flips.
No coin flips.
No coin flips.
Sheesh.
I think it's gonna be very different from like previous matchups that we've seen between them because they've always been kind of like high scoring. I think this game's gonna be a real gutted out, grinded out type game. But I do believe whichever quarterback has the ball last, because I can't deny that the Bills have been playing well. You know, like they've been hot, they've been playing well. So like, and you're home. You know,
Yeah.
like this is what you want. Like you said, this is it. You couldn't ask for a better way for this to roll out. But I'm telling you right now, if the Bills
no.
bill it and do what they do, oh man,
Oh man,
Josh Allen, buddy,
not again.
I feel bad.
That's a fact. And that's the thing, like, because then you got the Chiefs and Ravens matchup. That's gonna be a pretty good one.
At least it should be.
Them boys is hooping. They are hooping, and that's my thing. Like we'll get back to that, but
Yeah,
the Chiefs, man, like when you look at them offensively, they're ranked like 9. They're really not that special.
yeah, and it's like Ray said either last week or the week before. Like I think we're so used to seeing the Chiefs be this dominant offensive juggernaut. Yeah, that now when you see them and they're not being that, it's like, how are they winning games? But it's different now. They're relying on the defense, and the defense is playing well. And yo, shout out Spagnuolo, bro. Two Super Bowls with the Giants. I know you
Word.
know what you got to do, bro.
Yeah.
So he's gonna dial it in however he can. And yo, you got Pat Mahomes, dog.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm rocking with the Bills, even though the whole world is rocking with them. I've been on them. Hey, when they were what 5 games left, they had to win out straight.
Yeah.
Then they go ahead and beat the Dolphins to get the 1.
Yeah, I know.
Then they go to Pitt,
Your real fandom really came out this year.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it in New York.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna rock with the Bills. I don't know what it is about Josh Allen that I'm like, yo, he lets it rip. He freaking runs. He plays like a dog. Like that's what I like.
He is gonna come out with a chip on his shoulder. Believe that.
I can't wait. Like that's what I want to see. He might get 2 tutties. He might mess around and run for 60.
Yeah, I can see him like being like, all right, I gotta put this game on my back in order for us to win.
And that's a good thing and a bad thing when you're Josh Allen because you let it rip all the time. Like he's full throttle. Like if he sees any type of inch of spec, he's gonna throw it in there. And that could land in, the Chiefs' favor because they do play fence. And not for nothing, their secondary holds up.
Yeah.
So
they're good all around.
Yeah, defensively all around. So like if you go ahead throw these needle balls and one gets tipped, you're gonna be dealing from behind.
It's a dangerous game, but that's why we play.
But
that's why we play.
That's how live and die. I'm me. We're gonna live and die on me, and I respect that.
Niggas been counting me out. Listen, these 2 games are gonna be fire. I'm going for the Lions and for the Bills. I'm going blue. I'm a blue collar today. You're blue collar. Even though red's my favorite color, y'all can
Yo, that's crazy.
pack it up. Pack it up. But we are speaking of packing up. Speaking of packing up, we'll start with last night's game. The 49ers. The 49ers packed them Packers up. They didn't really back
Yo,
them up.
I'm about to say,
They
they
didn't
almost
back
missed,
them up.
Let's
Hey,
relax.
bruh, they almost missed their flight, my brother.
Oh, yes,
Yo,
they did. Listen.
that joke was on standby.
Them boys was shook.
They were shook.
They were shook.
They were shook.
They were shook.
49ers beat them Packers, the Cheeseheads, 24-21 in a duel.
Yo.
Right? A total of 45 points. People were saying this game was going to go over 50. Right? And it could have. Could have. There was a lot of plays in there. There was a lot of like, you know? Eli, how many times you said like, Birdie could have had like 4 interceptions. Niggas was just like,
Yo. Nobody wants to talk about it.
Yo,
4 interceptions.
the Packers should have had a pick 6 and another pick in the hands, brother. Like, they had some gift wraps. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know, the Niners didn't have one because they had a couple that slipped through their hands too. There was a lot of opportunities for both teams to take advantage. And before we get on the 49ers,
Okay.
I'm going to give my kudos, though, to Green Bay. Like, what they did to go ahead in Week 18, beat the Bears, get in, go to Dallas, in their house, kick their ass.
Spanked them.
And then you go to San Fran, take out Debo, and was like, all right, Purdy, what you gonna do when we take out one of them?
What you gonna do?
And he struggled. And
wait till I go. Wait till I go.
Oh, no.
And pressured my
Remember
boy.
in WWE when they're waiting for the tag? That's me right now.
Get me in here. I'm just like, brother, you are struggling.
And I go so hard off the. Oh.
I'm just, and Jordan Love, bruh, was making these throws. He was dialing it up all game, bro.
Dimes.
All game.
He wore number 10 for a reason.
Yo,
Diamonds.
a stud. And ask him. We was at the bar watching the game, brother. I'm like, I see the play. I'm like, yo, Kraft is getting the ball.
Yo, hear me out, bro.
Kraft is getting
Which
the ball.
one?
When they got the
Kraft.
the tight end, where they had 3 on the right side. And
Oh,
I'm
the
like,
touchdown.
Yeah, the touchdown. And I'm like, brother, my boy Kraft is getting the ball.
This guy was on one, by the way.
I was sticking everything.
My boy was Nostradamus yesterday.
I was like, I felt like I was out
called
here
like
shedding
4 or 5 plays, and I'm like, man, right? And he was saying like right before he'd be like, Kraft, like right before they threw the Kraft, he looked at me, and I was kind of in limbo because, I was in limbo, and homeboy was like, Kraft. I'm sitting there like, yo, what are you talking about, Kraft, bro? Like, I'm thinking Robert Kraft. I'm like Kraft macaroni and cheese. Like, what are you talking about right now, right? And then boop, little dumper, Kraft scores, tight end. I'm like, oh, makes sense, right? It was a few plays, but
No, I was in my Duffy, but I want to give my respects to Green Bay. They really, really shook up the 49ers. And you can take the floor, bro, because I have one thing to say, but it's going to probably be off a rebuttal of what you say. So I'm going to let you take the floor.
All right, yeah. So I'm going to go first off. I'm going to talk about the Packers. First of all, they wasn't even supposed to be here. Let's get that out the way. Nobody, when they said, oh, Aaron Rodgers was leaving, nobody counted the Packers. Nobody counted Jordan Love. They started 3-6, right?
I think they started pretty bad.
Right? Nobody, right? Cool. They go, they take care of business, they get into the playoffs. So already, in my eyes, as a Packers fan, or for all the Packers fans, and for Matt LaFleur and the Packers organization, that's a dub. That's a dub
We made
in
it.
my eyes, right? Then you go to Dallas and you wax them. You don't just beat them. You wax them. Like, yo, you guys aren't even on the same stratosphere as us. Hold my beer, okay? Then you go to San Fran, where I've spoken to mad people. Yo, San Fran's about to kill them. They're not ready for San Fran's defense. Joey Bosa, Chase Young. How many times did they sack him?
0.
Okay. That's one. That's one. That's one. Right? Debo Samuel. Yeah, I'm right at you. You like to talk and run your mouth, right? You got rocked. Guess what? You're a no-show. Dunzo. Now you left your boy hanging. Last year he left you hanging. Now you left him hanging. Cool. Let's see what Purdy is about. Right? Let's see what Purdy is about.
Stand on business.
How many touchdowns he had?
Stand on business.
1. Right. George Kittle. After that, he made good throws, but that was the only touchdown he had. My thing is, you know who the Niners need to be thinking? That guy CMC.
That boy.
That boy CMC.
That boy.
Because if it wasn't for Christian McCaffrey, it's a totally different game. Totally different game. And that's just real. I had Niners fans in my DMs going crazy.
Oh, wait, what about your DMs?
Crazy.
Damn.
Okay.
What I tell you, the Niners was going, listen,
Here, buddy.
y'all banked on the fact that Carlson missed the fucking field goal.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's it.
That really happened.
That's it. And
I
you want to
couldn't
know
believe it.
something? Carlson, statistically, was the worst kicker in the league this year.
Yo, I read some. I don't know how true it is because I don't see a coach saying that. Apparently, there was a post out there that LaFleur goes anytime he kicks the ball. I just close my eyes
And pray.
Yeah, that was said.
That was
it was
said.
said on
That was
live
real.
television.
Yeah, he said
it
that.
was said on live television.
Okay.
You feel me? It came down to that because, boy. San Fran had nothing for them. Aaron Jones, 100, was chewing them up. Like, for me, a big part of that game, where I knew the game was changing, Aaron Jones had that 53-yard run.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, oh, they about to go down here, they about to score, game is over. Because that's what you had to do.
Yeah.
You score there, game is over.
Done.
And then San Fran made a stop, defense made a stop, and you saw them on that sideline just praying that this kid missed the field goal. Yeah. That's what, one of the DBs was literally, he had his hands in his head, on his head, looking through. He saw him miss the field goal, then had the nerve to stand up and hold his fist up. Boy, you was shook.
Yeah.
Shook.
You go up 10 with like 6 minutes left.
Shook it.
It would have been tough.
Shook it.
And for the San Fran fans, bro, y'all was supposed to win. So don't come at me acting like, oh, I told you back. Y'all was supposed to do that. Because God forbid y'all would have lost. It would have been way worse. I promise it would have been way worse.
Bro.
And you want to know something? Whoever, if it's the Lions they play, or if they beat the Lions or whoever they see in the NFC Championship, I promise you, the Ravens hope they see them.
Or the Bills.
Or the Chiefs.
Any one of them.
My fault.
Nah,
Bro.
It was very shaky for them boys.
Cause
There was an earthquake in San Fran.
The stadium was quiet.
What was the Richter scale?
They were shook.
They were shook.
They were shook, bro.
It was bad.
The 7th seed, the last wild card team in your home was like, yo, we're here.
We about to take you out.
We're here. Yo, they controlled the time of possession.
On the Dylan Brooks shit.
Yo, word. They were doing everything they needed to do.
I said it. Once he missed a field goal, that's game.
Yes, that was the game.
That was the other one, bro. That was the 3 plays. My boy goes Kraft, boom, right? Didn't call it on the spot, but he called it like 4 plays before. He's like, yo, CMC, he's just bound to get a breakthrough. CMC goes off for that like 60, whatever, how many yards it was, right? Touchdown. And then it was the kicker. As soon as I was like, damn, imagine if he misses this.
I literally said, I was like, he's good for one every game. It's gonna happen. Yeah, he went 2 for 2 prior to. So I'm like, yo, it's gotta happen.
I said it. I was like, he
and not for nothing, he walked out like he wasn't confident, ready to kick that ball.
Bro. I was 3 for 3, right? And I'm like, yo, if they get down the field, I don't think he makes it. I don't think he makes it to tie the game. Yo, he did not look good.
No, he didn't look
My
confident.
boy was kicking for 3 straight minutes, thinking like, yo, if I go out there and I miss again, it's curtains for me.
Yo, shout out to John Lynch for getting CMC, because if not, y'all would have been going to Cancun right now, for real.
Brother.
And it just shows that when CMC is healthy, He is a game changer. Game
brother,
changer.
difference maker.
Game changer.
Like if God forbid it was CMC that went out and not Debo,
I don't know, man.
brother.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know too much because those first 4 plays to Debo was
Yo.
kind of lighting him up a little bit, and then
Oh,
unfortunately
yeah.
he got his shit rocked. Not unfortunately, but he got his shit rocked, and it was curtains for the boy. But that's probably where CMC was like,
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
cause
I got it.
but
I got it.
yo, and kudos to the Packers defense because they held their own for as long as they can.
Yeah.
Yo, Brandon Ayuk,
Nothing.
where were you?
Nathan's.
Nothing.
Where were you?
They had to
They
go,
really-
they had to go get a 9'6"
Yo,
Jennings.
facts. He was chewing
Yo.
them.
Even though he had that
He-
one crazy catch.
Yeah.
He had that one
Jennings,
crazy catch.
Jennings hooped. Kittle was hooping, and yo,
Ayuk
he dropped
saved
that.
him once with that one play that he
that-
got the first down.
Kittle almost cost him 35.
Yeah, Purdy threw it behind him. He
Yo,
had to catch it like
Kittle
on the
almost
ground.
Cost him.
Yeah.
That was a
like,
huge drop.
Brother, son,
Huge
what's
drop.
up with these tight ends dropping balls?
Yeah, these tight ends, brother. These tight ends. I love tight ends,
But
actually.
yeah, once he missed the field goal,
So
bro,
do I.
I knew it was game. The way Sanford, it was like
Hey.
clockwork, bro. They had 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and they literally walked down the field. They walked down. They took away time. They knew what they were doing, and they said, "Hey, if we get to 4th down, we're going for it. Because guess what? If we give them the ball back, they gonna go ahead and run the clock out.
Run it.
Because that boy
Yeah.
Aaron Jones was going to work.
Running.
Going to work.
So, hey, we gonna walk down. We gonna take away time. We gonna
Trabajo.
keep pressure, and if we get a 4th down, we're going for it. And that's what they did. They didn't get a 4th down, but they was walking down the field.
Wow.
And kudos to Purdy for doing it, because you sucked all game. All game. Glove, I don't care. The rain, the glove on, the glove off. My boy, it was bad. It was bad. I don't care if you threw for 250 yards. Bro, you were 22 for 39.
That's what he threw for? He threw for 250?
250.
Wow.
But he dropped back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 39
There
times.
was a lot of bad throws, a lot of interceptions not caught.
It was just a bad performance by him. Obviously, when it matters most, he went down the field
they bucked up.
and
They
he
bucked
bucked up and got it done.
With his legs, too.
up.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, congrats for the 49ers for advancing by the skin of your teeth. Packers, you guys had it, man. You guys had it. I do want to give kudos for the 49ers because the Packers, they were rolling and the Niners just found a way to stop them. Or the Packers just found a way not to capitalize on their offense. But we are going to get to another divisional round game. Unfortunately, this one wasn't as close as the 49ers and Packers game, but it was interesting for a half.
Yeah.
It was interesting for the half. The Baltimore Ravens beat the Houston Texans 34-10. At half, I think it was 10-7 or 7-7, right? At the half? I forgot what was the score at the half. That boy.
Brother.
That boy Lamar. They made
touchdowns.
their halftime adjustments, came out, four straight scoring drives, and said, "Yeah, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Hold my beer."
Yeah.
I don't really think there's much. Well, on my part, I don't know what you guys have to say. There's not much to say here except congrats to Houston with your rookie quarterback, your rookie wide receivers, your 2 wide receivers that, in Mechie and in Collins have only been playing for about 2-3 years. Rookie coach, okay? A defense that throughout the season was getting cooked here and there, and somehow you guys bucked up in the playoffs. All right? You guys locked in. Y'all did what you were supposed to do last week. You held the Ravens for a half until Lamar, just started going nuts. Well, not just Lamar, the whole team. So I do want to give kudos to you guys for a magical run. Obviously, you guys are going to have a bright future ahead of you, and we will be anticipating that. To the Ravens, you were just supposed to do this. On to the next game. Because now your next matchup is...
I know I'm actually gonna give the Ravens a little bit of kudos.
Okay.
Only because we've seen throughout Lamar's playoff career, no bueno. 5 straight seasons lost first round.
Bang.
This year, yeah, you go against a rook, but you go into halftime, you talk to your crew, you let them know, we got to get it done. And when he said we got to get it done, to him it was I got to get it done.
Yeah.
He threw for 2 touchdowns.
2.
He rushed for 2 touchdowns.
2.
He ran for 100 yards.
He took over.
In his Duffy.
Yeah.
So respect to him.
Respect.
I want to see him keep going. I know we're on the Bills, the Chiefs, and yada yada, but he's on a mission.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He's on a mission.
That whole team's on a mission.
So respect to him. I see the step up from Flowers, Bateman, and that boy likely.
Yeah.
He's tough. Sorry,
Hey.
Mark Andrews.
Yeah. My boy, you lost your spot. 'Cause that boy is different.
You might need to update your resume, brother.
Yeah, you might have to. You might have to
He
go
different.
somewhere else.
So kudos to them. We gonna see what they about.
Yeah.
Whoever they face, the
Yeah,
Bills
well,
or the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think whoever they face next week, honestly, to me, will be their biggest test. Because I gotta be honest, I really don't see any of the NFC teams putting fear in their hearts. Really,
Nah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you spanked San Fran.
Yeah.
Where's this? The Super Bowl's where? In Las Vegas.
In Vegas.
If it's in a dome, the Lions may be able to score with y'all, but you still not really worried because your defense is gonna hold up.
Yeah. It's gonna be close. If they play the Lions, it's gonna be close.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I might have to retract that, but
I don't think they.
I
they
don't
ain't
know,
touching
man.
them.
Like the Lions, I mean the Ravens just look just physically better than everybody. Coaching, one of the Harbaughs is coaching them, so you know they're prepared mentally, physically. They're ready to go. So like I think.
Yeah, they gotta either lose to the Chiefs or Bills, or they gonna win it all.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
And guess what? He'd be the first to do it.
All right, so let's spice this up because it looks like it is what it is with that, right? Which quarterback, right, in this divisional round or currently in the playoffs has the biggest chip on their shoulders? Like they have to come out and perform because if not, yeah, you're on the shit list now.
I think
out of these games today,
the teams
that
are
are still the teams that are left. I know there's a few teams that we're not. Who cares? I mean, they're playing well. Don't get me wrong, they're playing well. But no offense, we're not gonna talk about Baker. We're probably not gonna talk about Goff. I feel like Goff gave Detroit their first playoff win.
Yeah. So
in what 30 years?
Yeah.
So I think Goff.
He's good.
Now, if Goff continues, it is what it is. I'm basically asking Purdy. You got hurt last year. I'm not even expecting much from you either. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm expecting between Lamar, between Josh, and between Mahomes. Who has the biggest chip? Who needs to go in there and win these games? Because if not, I don't want to hear it.
I think it's Josh.
Okay. Why do you think that?
I think it's Josh too. Go ahead.
Oh, both of you think. Okay, so why do we think it's Josh?
Because like to Eli every year is always like, yo, the Bills. And it's like they're always right there, but they always build it up. And at the end of the day, like, Josh Allen has to find a way to get it done. He has to find a way. Like, that year they lost in OT to Kansas City. I mean, it is what it is. You didn't even get a chance to get the ball. But last year, what happened? At home, you lost. To Joe Burrow.
Yeah, you freaking lost.
And not did you just lose.
That man.
You got spanked. To me, I never understood why Lamar Jackson gets such terrible criticism. My boy hasn't had the receivers he has now. He's never had in his whole career.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. They're also like they're not number ones.
Exactly.
I'm not disrespecting them either.
No, yeah, but
because they're
right.
hooping.
No, they're not. Stand on it. They're not.
They're not.
They're not.
So I don't understand
None
why
of these guys are.
Yo, like they want him to win a Super Bowl.
The only number one is Mark Andrews, and he's not a receiver,
Exactly.
and he's not playing.
And he's not playing. So I don't understand why he gets all this criticism. They want him to throw to freaking Keene University wide receivers.
I'm gonna tell you why. He's black.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I know.
And it was tough because in my head I'm like, yo, it's Josh Allen, but it might be Lamar. They said Lamar is a running quarterback. He can't throw. Well, put something in front of him. He's doing it with this. He's using his legs. I'm not just more than just an MVP caliber player.
Right.
I'm gonna get the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be the first black quarterback to get a trophy. That's what he's going against. That's why he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Okay.
I'm not just the 4 running backs that we got. I know we ran for 269 yards against these boys. I'm more than that. He's got a lot to prove. He's
Wait, are we counting Mahomes as a black quarterback?
full 100%.
No,
He's
okay,
not.
100%.
He's not a full 100% black quarterback.
Sorry.
He would be the first one. He's got a lot riding on his shoulder. He's got a chip on his shoulder. And he may not have the wide receivers that Patrick Mahomes once had, Josh Allen has, or Joe Burrow has. But he's doing it. He's got Bateman, who's doing his thing. He's got Likely. They're up and coming. He's standing on it. He's doing what he's got to do. If he wins it, all these other GMs talking that
Listen,
say less. He's got 2 MVPs with a Super Bowl.
I,
He's solidified.
I'm sure you guys know, and if you don't know, my favorite college is Louisville University. Always has been. And when Lamar was at Louisville,
Yeah, buddy.
listen,
That was different.
and people always talk about, oh, he's a running back, bro. That just shows me you did not watch him in college
Or high school.
or high school.
That high school tape is crazy. That high school tape.
Homeboy can throw. That's to me that should never have been a question.
Never.
But yo, you can't stop me on my feet. Why am I not gonna use that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look at what he's doing now. I think this year was the lowest rushing touchdowns he's had in his whole career.
And that's for y'all.
Exactly.
That's for y'all.
And look what he's doing.
Yeah.
So imagine in game when he's like, yo, all right, it's time for me to be me. Y'all can't catch me anyway.
Yeah.
And now you're giving me chances to throw the ball? Listen, I rest my case. I still think it's Josh Allen, though. Boy, don't lose. Don't lose tonight.
Yeah, and that's why I say it, bro.
Don't lose tonight.
Because what you just said, bro, I'm with you 100-fold. But
I get it, though. I get it.
But
Yeah,
Josh
Lamar.
Allen, my boy, you just lose to Patrick again, bro. With the team that he got, they gonna be on his ass.
Yeah, man.
Like, and this is no disrespect to Lamar. Like, if he lose, they're gonna say, well, he was supposed to lose. He's not that quarterback, which is why
He has
they
the chip,
saying he got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But it ain't as big as this boy Josh Allen losing at home against the Chiefs to Rice and Kelsey, who's dropping passes, and Valdez, who can't catch a ball. I'm sorry.
Somebody said to me yesterday, they hope the Chiefs lose so Taylor Swift can stop being at these football games.
Yo, I'm tired of the Swifties, bro. I'm tired of them, son. You're literally messing with freaking Kelsey all season, bro. He's played like dog every game, bro. Every game. He hasn't had a freaking touchdown in 8 weeks.
Maybe it'll happen tonight.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off.
Whoa! You be here in my arms. All right.
That man might mess around and get 2 tutties for all I
That'd be
freaking know.
Hey, Lamar, this is not on you, brother.
No, thank you.
This is not on you. Your first 2 seasons in the playoff, your first 2 playoff appearances, you had no receivers. Your O-line was trash. Last 2 playoff appearances, you were hurt. All right? This is your first season, or first, I guess, like, healthy season. Still don't have receivers, but you got guys out there that are really playing their heart out. Your defense is solid. EJ said it. You don't have the amount of rushing touchdowns that you normally have, so you're really trying to show improve out there. If you lose, you lose. It is what it is, right? Now, this is where it gets tricky, and you know me. I'm going to play devil's advocate on your boys, because the one that has the biggest chip is that man Mahomes, and I'm going to tell you why. When this man was running his reign, Brady better not lose. Brady, then Belichick. Mahomes, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care what receivers you don't have. I don't care what number 1 defense you do have. You guys been spanking them Bills for years. You guys been spanking them AFC for years. Burrow couldn't even beat you except for that one season. And we can chalk that up to the defense. You better not lose, brother. I'm going to tell you that straight up. You're him. You're that guy with the coach, with the #1 defense. You lose to the Bills, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Because guess what? Who's 66 years old? You guessed it. Andy Reid probably only has 5-6 seasons. And if you guys start on a downhill trottle right now, get out. Get out. Josh, listen, bro. I get what you guys are saying with Josh, but you guys got to think about it. Josh is Brett Roethlisberger. He's going to give you the 60 yards rushing with 4 interceptions. It's in his DNA. It is what it is. Regardless of the team that he has, regardless of the defense he never has, it is what it is. Josh has to go up to Joe, has to go up to Pat multiple years. Those couple few years he beat against Brady before he left. Josh just goes up against the best, and he doesn't show up. I get it. But guess what I said? He was against the best. And for you to be the best, you got to stay at the best. So Mahomes, you better not lose. I'm telling you that right now. I don't give a fuck about how many drops you guys have. I don't care about your offensive deficiencies that you guys have. You guys have Mahomes. You guys have the #1 defense, and you guys have Andy Reid. And to me, that is the recipe to win. You guys don't win to the Bills? I don't want to hear it. I really don't. Okay? So if you guys have, I mean, the #1 defense, this guy throws 4 picks. So you guys should win, right? You guys should get those 4 picks and win this game, right? It doesn't matter how many drops Kelsey has. It doesn't matter if Tony can't get there. You guys better win this game. You guys better, and in this weather, that boy Pacheco better have some yards under his legs too. Yeah, I'm here. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Y'all better win this game. Y'all want to be the best of the best? Yeah, you want to be put in that GOAT conversation with Brady and Peyton and them? You better lock in, brother. Don't lose to these Bills. Hell nah. Don't lose to these Bills. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. You ain't gonna hear the end of it from me.
Is it because you're a Patriots fan?
Yes, I think it's very biased.
Yeah.
I think it's very biased.
That sounds like a biased take.
I think it's very biased because when we would lose to the Joe Flaccos, when they won the Super Bowl, when we lost to Mark Sanchez, oh, there goes the best. The best lost the game. You're the best. I expect you to win these games. I don't care who is on the other side of that sideline.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And that's all I got.
That's fair.
Sound like Michael to LeBron.
Now, it got a little chippy and crazy for a couple teams out there. And the NFC got a little crazy.
Very critical.
Oh man. Dallas Cowboys. Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the Eagles we can probably give a slide, because you guys were already, 8 weeks ago, the niggas was already going downhill. I think the issue.
No one saw it coming though. That's the crazy part.
The issue we have more with the Eagles is the fans. The Eagles.
Yeah.
Is the Eagles. It's more with the fans, right? But regardless, you guys go down in a very, very embarrassing fashion. Okay, Dallas. You guys go down in a very, very embarrassing fashion.
Yo, my boy,
and
you got your wish.
At home.
At home, son. Where they don't lose.
We're gonna. You know what? Let me see here. I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds. I want to hear all your excuses. Let me have it.
Bro, there is none, bro.
And there's no excuse. There really isn't. You guys had the #1 seed since week 1. I'm talking about the Eagles. Since week 1, you guys go 10-1 for some godforsaken reason. You guys decide to fire assistant coach here, offensive coach there,
defensive coordinator.
Then you go 1-7.
Crazy.
You guys had, first of all, in that 1-7 though. Who'd you guys play?
The Giants twice. It was, and you
Who they beat?
lost
I think
to them
it was just Washington that they beat, right?
Yeah.
The one team they beat. You guys had enough games to get it back together for the playoffs, and you didn't get it done. Then you go meet Tampa, right?
Brother.
You go meet Tampa, and there's whole talk the whole week. We feel confident. We got this. We flipped the switch. Yeah, buddy, you flipped the switch. All right. You flipped the switch. You flipped the airplane mode switch because you guys are on your way to Cancun. That's what's going on here.
All right, wait. Watch this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read off the Eagles.
I'm
the
looking
Eagles
at
schedule.
This is
They
gross.
opened up against the Patriots, only won by 5.
Oh no, I know. We should have won that game.
Yeah,
If it
y'all
wasn't
shoulda-
for
y'all
a
should've
few
won.
offensive bad calls.
Patriots should have won that game. Beat the Vikings 34-28. You're 2-0. Beat the Bucks 25-11, 3-0. Beat the Commanders by 3 in overtime.
Yep.
4-0. Eagles 5-0. Beat the Rams. 5-0. They come to MetLife. They play the Jets. Lose 2014.
Sheesh.
Okay. Beat the Dolphins 6-1. Beat the Commanders again 7-1. Beat the Cowboys 8-1. Beat the Chiefs 9-1. Beat the Bills 10-1.
And then the Dolphins, right? Don't they beat the Dolphins?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they beat earlier.
Yeah, earlier.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, 10-1. Ready? Okay. Now let's go. Let's go play the dogs. The dogs. Niners.
Mm-hmm.
You get spanked.
Spinkity.
42-19.
Pack your bags.
Gross.
Wait. Before you go, pack your bags. Right there was a clear indication you guys are not. No. You're not fit
Right.
for the playoffs.
Right.
Nah.
Because just like, and I know I'm cutting you off. I'm so sorry. You guys go beat the Dolphins. You guys go beat the Bills.
And
you
the
guys
Chiefs?
Go beat the Chiefs. Let me tell you what those three teams are. AFC teams.
Yeah.
You don't play them until when?
Super Bowl.
But you got to get there.
Exactly.
But then you go 10-1, and guess who you guys play?
San Fran.
And what conference they're in? Pack your bags. Go.
Following week, Cowboys.
Oh,
Cowboys win
man.
33-13.
Pack your bags.
Following week, play the Seahawks. Seahawks win
Oh, my
20-17.
Pack your all NFC teams.
Dang.
Ready. They play the Giants. Whoa, you won 33-25. Then you go to the Cardinals.
The Giants should've won that game. The Giants should have won that game.
Go back. What was the score?
It was 33-25.
The Giants should have definitely won that game. It's a few bad calls. I'm not really going to get into it, but Giants should have won that game.
Right. Then you go play the Cardinals. You lose 35-31.
Kudos to the Cardinals for
And
beating.
then
They beat Dallas and Eagles in the same year.
and you know who didn't lose to them? The Giants.
Yeah.
Shout out Daniel Jones.
Yes, sir.
And then the last week you lose to the Giants 27-10. So here's the rap, bro. Here's the rap. Yo, y'all are sorry. Sorry. Lo siento.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bro.
Lo siento killed me.
Bro. And you're right? That 49ers game should have been the tail letting you know, like, yo, y'all really not.
And right before that game, what was the 49ers on?
A skid.
Yeah,
It was like a three-game losing streak.
Yeah.
Like, they were down bad. You guys are the high and mighty 10-1 Eagles.
Yeah.
Got packed.
Yeah, Debo put on the black Nikes.
He stood on business.
Yo, the Black Forces.
Stood on business.
But that's my point, man. And like, yo, Eagles fans, bro, like, you know, I think it's the day and age we're in. Y'all love to live in delusion. But son, and I'ma say it, and I don't care what anybody has to say to me, because the proof has been shown. Jalen Hurts, you are fool.
Hold on, I got something for y'all when y'all done with y'all.
Fool.
I mean, I've been saying it all year.
Yo, you have been, and I've been trying to give Bull benefit of the doubt.
He won quarterback. Right?
Benefit of the doubt, bro. But yo, I was watching the games yesterday, and I was thinking, damn, a lot of these throws that are being made, Jalen Hurts can't make these throws. He cannot make these throws outside the numbers, tight windows, fitting it in. He can't do that. And yo, don't be like, oh well, our offensive line. No, your offensive line is who they are.
It's them.
That's probably the best part of your team.
Facts.
You guys were number one for a long time this season. That offensive line.
Let's keep it real.
For a good chunk of
AJ
the
Brown
season.
had every right to be upset.
Every.
I think in his head, he's like, yo, we need somebody that's gonna get me the ball. Get me the ball.
The thing is, that doesn't get glorified, right? You got. Please, someone show me a clip of AJ Brown doing this to Tannehill. He never once got in Tannehill's face like, yo, what is you doing?
Nope.
So if he goes to this high and mighty Jalen Hurts and goes, yo, what's up? I think we probably should listen to homeboy.
And right at Jalen Hurts again, and I'm only saying this because, you know, I coach and I have an issue with this because younger kids do it, and I think it's because we're in a day and age where we have social media and the information is just so
quick
It's so quick to our
and
hands.
accessible.
Yo, that nonchalant shit, that acting like you don't care, yo, it doesn't mean anything. That is not what composure is. People think, oh, being nonchalant, oh, he's calm demeanored. Yo, it means nothing, bro. AJ Brown is chewing you out because you can't throw the ball to him.
It's a fact.
You can't throw the ball to him. But you're just going to sit there with that stoic look on your face. You expect a team to rally behind you when things are going bad and all you want to do is just sit there and want to look nonchalant and cool? Bro. Yo, and let's not forget, who took his fucking spot in the national championship game? Come on, bro. Like, stop it. Stop it.
My boy E.
Stop
he's
it.
Duffy right now.
Stop it. Yo, quarterbacks throw the ball. That's why people got nerve to talk about Lamar. Lamar can throw and run. Jalen Hurts can run.
He don't even do that.
And even
anymore.
exactly.
He don't.
I'm done. I'm done there.
I know. I spoke my truth in the beginning.
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
You
word.
can have yours, bro.
Shout out to you, E. You
Just
saw it.
saying.
You saw it a while ago. And I was trying to give Cuz the benefit of the doubt. But he showed his ass.
Hey, listen, man. Hurts. Just give it. You got to get back to it, bro. Hey, let me put it like this, bro. You're just a Justin Fields with a better offensive line.
Yeah, that tush push next year, bro.
You and Justin
Yeah, nah.
is
Especially if
uno
they're
a
gone.
uno. Y'all the same. Y'all the same. I'm telling you, y'all the same, bro. Like, go put the clips side by side. Just put the clips side by side. Y'all the same quarterback. Just one of them has a better offensive line than AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, and the other guy has DJ Moore, who plays half the season.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Off you guys, because
Yeah, it's it.
we gave you guys a lot of flowers. I got a lot of leeway, and we just had to pause, drill it in y'all, because we had enough of y'all. Cowboys.
Another delusional.
I mean, that's being a fan of the Cowboys. You're just
living in delusion.
Yeah, that's
Cowboys.
Yeah, let's clap it up for sucking, for choking.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro.
Yo, I'm on one.
Let me tell you something. What don't you guys get?
I don't know.
Jerry, what don't you get? And you know what? I can't even blame you because you allowed Jason Garrett to come back after 3 to 4 straight 8-8 seasons. I expected you to let go of McCarthy. With guys like Harbaugh, guys like Belichick, guys like Vrabel, guys like Pete Carroll. There's a lot of guys out there. And the only reason I'm saying this, right? Because I might be contradicting myself because I said that you let Jason Garrett come back after 3-8. But guess what? Jason Garrett didn't go into the playoffs and just like, you guys were, what were they? 13-3?
Yeah, 13-4.
13-4. You go to the playoffs. You verse a rookie quarterback, a rookie wide receiver, a rookie head coach.
Rookie defense.
Oh yeah, because they supposedly they have like
they're one of the youngest teams in the league.
Them in Green Bay,
mm-hmm.
and they have a kid that's supposed to be rookie defensive player of the year, Houston. Yes. Listen, put the blame on CD, put the blame on Dak, put it all. But guess who didn't show up? Who was y'all bread and butter? That defense. And you know what that tells me? Coaching did not prepare you guys for this game. You guys probably ha and he all week long talking about, it's the Texans. And we play at home. McCarthy, I don't know. And what's the other guy? The offensive coordinator or whatever his name is?
Nah, McCarthy was the one calling the plays.
But it's that other guy that he's also doing good. That apparently some teams want him as a head coach. I forgot his name, but it doesn't really matter at this point because both of y'all did not do your job and prepare a 13-4 team at home against a complete rookie team, basically.
Wait, what do you mean?
What I'm saying is, Dallas
played Green Bay.
Was it Green Bay?
Yeah.
Or Houston? It wasn't Houston?
No, they're on the opposite side.
Okay, so excuse me. Regardless, wow, I'm speaking like it was Houston, but regardless, I mean that that makes it even worse because Houston has a better, in my opinion, Houston has a better defense, and they have, like I said, they have that kid that's rookie defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, you guys just didn't look prepared. Did not look prepared. I would have accepted. The thing is, you guys got blown out early. Off rip, it was like, and then I don't know what happened throughout the week. Also in that locker room, CD and Dak were not on the same page. Something happened throughout the week that CD and Dak said, "Yo, we not fucking with each other."
I blame Dak.
I'm not gonna get to that. But all I'm trying to say is, Jerry, you must not want to win. Here you guys go at home looking the most disgraceful you guys probably ever seen.
Yeah.
And then you have the nerve to be like, "Nah, that's my coach. We're bringing McCarthy back, regardless of the records, regardless, because it's all on paper." McCarthy has one Super Bowl, guys. One Super Bowl win. He has had Brett Favre at the helm, Aaron Rodgers at the helm. And now you have what a lot of people say is a decent quarterback, Dak Prescott, for about to be 5 seasons. And you got one Super Bowl to show that. And we can argue that Green Bay's Packers Super Bowl, you want to check the defensive players they had? Don't put that on Rodgers. Go check that defense.
Elite.
McCarthy gots to go, and y'all dropping the ball. I'm expecting the same outcome next year because you're bringing him in. McCarthy is not a Super Bowl winning head coach. And Jerry, you must not like your organization. You must not like him. You thought this is our guy, we're going to bring him back when dudes like Belichick and Pete Carroll. Heck, you could probably call Urban Myers and be like, "Yo, what's up? What you been doing lately?" But you want to bring back McCarthy. One Super Bowl in 20 years with asterisk on one, but 3 legendary quarterbacks. And that defense was horrible. You guys did not show up to a game all second half. I'm going to be completely honest. Ever since you guys started getting injuries and then you guys signed, what was homeboy's name? You guys signed this one dude. You guys just went downhill, man. You guys just went downhill. That AFC East, and excluding you guys in Washington, because obvious reasons. Hey, you guys dropped the ball big time. Philly. Actually, I'm going to put you guys up there, too, on keeping Sirianni. That boy got to go as well. And you guys just like to lose. I think that's just what it comes down to. You guys just like to lose. Because those both embarrassing performances, and you guys have the nerve to be like, "Nah, this is our head coach, and we're going to stick to it."
Dallas.
Shame on you guys.
Dallas, man, listen. Eli, you know how I get down with them, dog. It's just, this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do, bro.
Yo.
Like, I've never encountered a fan base that like glorifies how they do in the regular season. Cause that's what they do. That's what they do, bro.
And a part of me is like, all right, they're not gonna do it first round. Like they're gonna make it to the second round, and they'll do what they do.
They're
then.
home. That's what you would think.
That,
Bro, at home.
but Green Bay gave me a reminder that that's what they do.
That's what
you know
they
what I mean?
do.
Like, it sucks to say because I'm like, oh, I think they beat Green Bay. It'll be close, but I think they win. But like a field goal, nah, other way around. They found a way to lose at home.
And that's what they wanted. And they wanted to be
yeah,
home.
they wanted to be home. They got what they wanted. And game was over, and at halftime, you pack your bags and you can go home. It was sad. It was sad. The Eagles got a lot of work to do.
I definitely think the Eagles have more work to do than Dallas.
100%. Eagles, you lose a great tight end. A great, thinking of Kelsey, but Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
They lose Kelsey. And then off.
Well, they're saying he might come back.
50-50 shot?
Yeah.
So my thing I was saying, I'm like, I don't think he comes back unless they make changes. Like I said,
yeah.
I don't think
There's a lot that
needs to happen.
Would
They're
need
not
to
winning
happen.
next year. And that's why I'm gonna say, unless things need to change. Their offensive line is not the issue. Kelsey's not the issue. Defensively, they lost key pieces in that on that side of the ball.
Yeah.
And then you had injuries, and Barberry's not it. Slay's not it. Like, that whole defense gotta go.
Yeah.
And offensively, you really gonna believe in Jalen Hurts? AJ Brown from week 1 to week 8
That's Justin Hurts.
was
Justin Hurts.
was 1A 1B with Tyreek Hill. From 9 to 18, AJ Brown was a bench player. I put him on my bench on fantasy because he didn't do nada. That's how bad he was.
Jack. Hit
So
the road, Jack.
they got a lot of work. And I would not be surprised if AJ Brown's like, hey, yo, bro, get me out of here. I'm about to take a trip somewhere else. Because this ain't it.
We're going on a trip to my favorite rocket ship. Hey.
To the move I go.
You guys are down bad. AFC, or at least these two teams, you guys are down bad. Down bad. Just blow up both organizations, man. Blow up both organizations. Get Justin Hurts out of there. There's a conversation about Dak that I'm gonna have with you guys after the season's over, because there's a few others that I need to add in there. But you guys, the greatest disappointment I've seen in a long time. A long time. Maybe since 2008 when the Patriots had that one giant loss. On to the NBA. The Denver Nuggets played the Philadelphia 76ers. I want to say it was in Philly. I could be wrong. If not, it was in Denver. But very good game. The Sixers ended up beating the Nuggets 126 to 121, right? In this game, Embiid's stat line read 41 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Joker's stat line, 25 points, 19 rebounds, and 3 assists. Should be 13, but 3 assists. Embiid right now leading the head-to-head battle 1-0. And I'm only bringing this up because finally, in my opinion, we get a matchup from these two. It might not mean much because it's still the regular season, but they both locked in and was like, yeah, I know who I'm going up against, and I'm coming at your head. And rightfully so, to Eli's point, Embiid showed out. Embiid showed out. Now, I have reasons, and I spoke to Eli, or I think I spoke to both of you guys, it was in the group chat, as to what really happened on Joker's end, that his stat line doesn't really show that to be impressive. But if you watch the game, you would have seen why. But are we seeing Embiid finally showing us, yo, I know you guys like this guy, but let's not forget who's over here in Philly running things.
You can go eat. I got a lot of takes.
So I watched the game live, and I do agree with you. There's a lot, like, if you didn't watch the game, there's a lot that Joker did do that is not going to show up on the box score. Like, Joker was literally carrying them because Jamal Murray played like crap. Michael Porter Jr. couldn't hit a shot. And there was a moment, I think it was in the second half, I remember correctly. I think Joker got like 6 offensive rebounds back to back to back. Right? I just think, and I've said this, like, Embiid showed, like, yo, I am one of them. And, like, you put me, if I get a chance to match up against him, I'm going to be able to showcase what I can do. And he did that. And I think down the stretch that there was one play, Embiid caught the ball left wing. He came down. He Euro'd around Joker. And in that moment, I was like, yeah, like, this is what we needed to see. This is what we needed to see you do this against him. And it just shows you the difference in the styles that they play, right? Like, Joker's about to go out. I mean, Embiid's about to go out there. He's going to try and kill you offensively. And Joker is out here trying to make the best play, the right read every single time. Yeah. And that is my only knock on Joker in this matchup. In order for them to beat Philly, and, like, let's just say hypothetically they meet in the finals in a 7-game series, Joker has to go at Embiid way more, because Embiid's gonna go at him. He's not gonna shy away. So you got to put that pressure on Embiid defensively as well, and I think that's what Embiid did really well in this game. But if the other Nuggets players play better, I think the Nuggets win this game.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. There was a lot of open shots. I mean, I came into the group chat like, yo, what the fudge happened? My boy got 41? And Ray goes, yo, my boy got 3 assists. That's unlike him. And I'm like, damn, only 3. And when I looked, I'm like, damn, only 3? I'm like, that's not like Joker. Joker's freaking averaging 8, 9. But I'm a piggyback off of what you said. And this is why I always have that conversation for the Joker. And that's because when you get a guy like Embiid, it's never good. Embiid career like head to head against Joker, 47 points. Joker's never cracked 30 points going against Embiid. Never cracked 30. His highest points was 27. Embiid's highest is 47. Embiid head to head, I didn't even think this was true. I'm over here speaking nonsense. Embiid versus Joker is 6-2. And I'm over here thinking it's the other way around. He's 6-2 going against the Joker. And I looked at the stats. I'm like, he's outdueled them every time. And my only knock to the Joker is that he can't go at Embiid. Or he just chooses not to because the play style he plays. My thing is, if I see that you guys are not knocking down shots and that's the right read, there's got to be a point of the game where I got to put it in my hands. There's no way that I'm the center, the best center that people think in a long time. I'm a 2-time MVP, and I'm going against somebody who's knocking on my door and not go at him. There's no reason for it. And that's my knock on him. And that's always been my knock. It's not that he's not great. It's not that he can't pass the ball. It's not that he can't score. It's the fact that when he goes against a big man that can go ahead and do the same, he struggles.
I guess devil's advocate though. That's what people say about Braun.
I was just about if this was Embiid, if Embiid was Durant with 41 points and LeBron was Joker, are you saying this?
That's what I'm saying.
That's my issue with this.
You get what I'm saying? That's the messed up part.
You're right.
No,
you're right in the head to head, right?
You're right.
But then you bring up Embiid is 6-2 against the Joker. That we don't play 1-on-1 basketball.
I hear you, but guess what? LeBron's gonna win. Even if he has that stat line, that whatever it is, he's gonna win.
But
like going against KD, he's gonna win. He's gonna do other things.
Why do you think that?
I don't think you can compare LeBron and Joker to the same thing. He plays no defense. LeBron does.
Okay.
LeBron's won guarding Derrick Rose. Mm-hmm. His big 3-1 comeback was off a block. Like he's made things interchangeable different than the Joker. His best asset is passing.
But you said though that if Embiid is the one knocking on his door, that he needs to go at him offensively. How many times have you heard that argument with that's what people say about LeBron, that he never goes at his opposition, whether it be KD or any of them, that he never goes at them. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always making the right read, the right play.
Are you telling me he's never gone ahead and was like, I'm going to go get mine?
Yeah.
He's always Boston, OKC when he faced them in the finals. He's game 1, game 2. In a series, he's going to get it done. I'm just saying we're speaking on a head-to-head. Yeah, LeBron is, all right, game 1, cool. My record shows that game 1 is a, I'm feeling you out. Game 2, it skyrockets. Always wins game 2. And then he's going to do what he has to do to win. That's my thing. LeBron will, if I got to score 40, if I got to score 50, I'm going to go do it. If I got to get 20 assists, I'm going to go get 20. If I got to go defend, I'm going to defend. But Joker, what are you doing? If your best asset is passing and you can't defend, what are you going to do? Are you going to score and give Embiid 30? Because you haven't. You haven't. Head to head, you haven't. You're 2-6 against him. My defense is, I'm not knocking him. My thing is like, yo, I wish there were more like him, like a Joker, like an Embiid, more big men. We're having a bunch of rim protectors, rim runners, which is why he stands out a little bit more. I'm not saying he's not good because he's freaking great. Some of the passes he makes, what he does with his footwork at being 7'2", I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying, as we pod, we're gonna go ahead and pinpoint your weaknesses. If we're gonna talk about the greats, 2-time MVP back to back, that hasn't been done, and only 3 people have done it, I'ma be on your ass. I'm sorry. You gonna have to get this work for somebody who Embiid, who sucks in the playoffs, who some people think he's soft,
No,
and he's the only big man who's giving you work.
He's soft.
The softest, one
soft.
of the softest, because AD's one of them, is giving you work. That shouldn't happen. If you're the best big man of this gen coming up, shouldn't happen.
Embiid is still soft. But Joker in those 2 wins, let me tell you something. Joker in those 2 wins against Embiid, like you said, doesn't score 30. So it doesn't seem like Joker has to score 30 to beat you.
Yeah.
But the one stat that Joker has in those 2 wins against Embiid is it's either 8+ assists.
Yeah.
So
That's the difference.
That's what he's good at.
So I think I get the head-to-head. You're absolutely right. I just checked the stats. Even though there's a few games that Embiid won against Joker, Embiid has scored less than 15 points. So I think that's kind of a wash, but I'm not going to go there. But other games besides the 2 that he's under the 20-point threshold, yeah, Embiid's going out there and showing out. But the whole soft thing is we're playing a team sport, and once it comes to playoff, like in the finals, I'm expecting Joker to wash this guy because this guy is soft in the playoffs.
I agree.
And we're playing team basketball. So obviously I would rather get the 25-19 and obviously 8 assists. Like 3 assists is not gonna happen.
Well,
I'd
now
rather
you're
have that
changing it.
than 41 blase blah and blah.
Well, now you're changing what
No,
I'm saying.
no, I'm not changing nothing. I'm saying I agree with what you're saying. The head to head is
Okay.
the head to head is there.
You're just saying if you had to pick a player.
Yeah. I'm going by.
Oh, then I'm I'm with you.
No,
I'm with you.
I'm just. That's what I'm saying. You're the head to head is. You're absolutely right. I am not arguing that. I think it's more like 4 and 2 because, like I said, 2 games Embiid. Embiid didn't really score 20. He didn't score, so that we probably have to look into what Maxey probably did that game, or maybe Ben, because I think one of those games was 2017. So maybe Ben went off that game. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm with you. Now with this style of play, because listen, I don't know if you guys have watched the entire week. I've been locked in with games. Every big man except Cat. Fuck you, Cat. I don't really care about you. You are one of the worst Dominican. Well, a few Dominicans that I hate, and I think you're one of them. You're soft in my opinion. This week, big men have been going off. We see this from Joker and Embiid. Joker played very well the other day against Boston. We're gonna get to that. Your boy AD has been playing pretty well. Sagoon, I don't know if you guys watched Sagoon last night.
Charmander.
Sagoon looked like Alperen Olajuwon out there. Homeboy was cooking. All right. Whoa, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Are we seeing an MVP Part 2 play from Embiid?
From Embiid.
I mean, I said it. He's hooping, dog. He's balling.
I feel like
I said it, bro. But
he's doing his thing.
And he's not getting MVP this year, unfortunately. We all know who's getting MVP.
Really?
Right. He's gonna say Shea, my boy.
Oh, okay. You're saying because of that, because of Shea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He might be 2 though, or 3.
I feel
or
like
not, but I mean, this is a crazy take. But Eli said last week that he was putting Edwards in his top 5. So like this past week at work, I've been watching like a lot of his film, looking back at his stats. First of all,
yeah.
Yo.
If I had to pick, Embiid's in the MVP. You got Shea's in there.
How do you got
Joker's in there,
Edwards up there,
and Edwards is in there. Those are the 4
Yo,
right now that is leading.
First of all, he's the first Timberwolf on pace ever in history to average 25 and 5. Okay, ever. It's never been done. Timberwolves history. They're number 1 in the West. Yeah. Number 1 defensive efficiency rating, and he guards the best player on every team. Now sometimes he gets cooked, but it's the attempt. Yeah. You're trying, and you're playing, and you're hooping. You're hooping. You've gotten his game to me has evolved so much. I feel like in a short.
You pulling off some Kobe stuff, bro.
Short span. So, yeah. And also it all depends on where Philly ends up. That's the issue too.
Yeah, seeding for them is gonna be key.
Seeding for them is key.
I don't know. Those are my 4. It's literally them. You got Joker, Embiid, you got Edwards, and you got Shea. However you want to mix it, I think it's gonna come down to them. And this is no disrespect to you guy JT, my boy. I'm just saying. I know they're doing their
Oh,
thing
no. It's all disrespect.
at like
it's all disrespect.
34-10.
I'm still back and forth on what I'm gonna pick out for that new segment because there's something else I want to talk about as well. I think if Embiid continues, because I think right now he's on pace of averaging like 35 and 10 or whatever the heck.
Gross.
If he continues that, just give it to him. Just give it to him. And I want to throw another name you guys didn't say. Luka's out there showing a lot of you guys off.
Oh yeah.
I forget about Luke the
Yeah.
Duke. I'm so sorry.
Luka's out there
He
showing
got injured
a lot
a little
of you guys
bit.
off.
Yeah.
And mind you, he's doing this with quote unquote his number two's averaging 30 for the past week and a half.
Hey man, listen.
All of them. I know you saw my post last night.
Oh yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Y'all know how I get with the bias read. Bias read. Listen, first of all, when he came out with the black long sleeves,
Come
the
on.
black leg sleeves,
Yo.
I was like, he's
Any
on.
player in any sport come out with any long sleeve, get out the way. Get out the way. We're not doing that.
You could shoot the shit out the
Yo,
ball.
Eli, what'd I say?
What?
Eli. How do you feel about rumors? This is rumors, obviously. Rumors about your Lakers potentially trading for DeJounte Murray.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think it does anything to the needle.
Okay.
I
It's been rumors between
know.
DeJounte and there's another player, but I think I have
does
it here. I think the people that are I don't have it. The people that are thinking about giving up was I think D'Lo was on that, some other dude I don't remember, and like 2 draft picks or some crap.
My thing is like, does he defend? Does he shoot the ball? Like, what is he gonna contribute? To
Oh no,
the
he's
Lakers?
a do it all. Like he could give you 26, but then he has nights where he plays defense and he can shoot the 3. It's just that it doesn't really. I hate playing this card because I feel like they could both gel very well. Maybe it's coaching why in Atlanta it's not showing out right. But I think because of Trey, a lot doesn't really get
and that's
shown about.
it's
DeJounte.
well, LeBron's not bringing up the ball up as much. He may have that role. D'Lo's been hooping. This is the best time to get rid of him. You know what I mean?
want them to get rid of him.
Bro, I've seen what they do in the playoffs to him. If he doesn't show up,
Oh, because he can't guard.
he can't guard.
You guys are also thinking about bringing back Bruce Brown, by the way. I don't know.
No, not bringing him back. Bruce Brown is the one that
Or
cooked
just bringing
his
him in.
ass.
Yeah, whatever.
If
Sorry.
we bring him in, yeah, he's a 3-and-D guy. I feel like
Trade to
that's
the Raptors.
Yeah, but I think the Raptors are thinking about dropping him or something. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Wow.
he would be a fit for the Lakers. You know what I mean? Because he plays fence, and that boy can shoot it. Those are the type of guys
I
they
like
need.
Bruce Brown.
Yeah,
And you can tell he got a little dog in him where he was going at D'Lo all series. Anytime I get the ball, I'm going downhill. You gonna have to step in front, and he didn't. So if he not scoring, what else you got for us? Because you can't defend. You gonna have to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
So they got
All
I got a couple things they got to fix.
We need D'Lo, Nets D'Lo back.
Yo,
Okay.
Send him to Brooklyn.
Yeah, that D-Lo was magical. I ain't gonna
hey,
lie.
if you send him to Brooklyn, I said it. I'm like, yo, you get Mikal Bridges.
No.
Come on, bro.
No.
Come on.
Keep them boys over there together.
keep
all
me-
right?
Give me
No.
Cameron Johnson.
Your favorite player.
You could take Finney Smith.
Your favorite player, Jokic, ends up snapping Boston's 27-game home winning streak. I think it was Wednesday, whenever it was. All right, listen.
Low scoring.
Yeah, the floor is yours, bro.
Listen. All right. Let me tell you something here. You want to say something as well?
I got nothing.
I got nothing for
I
that.
didn't get to watch. All I
Okay.
saw was a stat was my boy Joker had 30 and freaking Murray had 30, and I'm like, fuck. And
So
then
this is-
I saw the 3-point shooting that JT and freaking Brown did, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's gross.
This is my thing about Denver and why I still think they're one of those top teams. Like a lot of teams are gonna have issues in the playoffs, but it's kind of like do or die, right? And both these teams have do or die, and I'm gonna get to Boston's in a second. Just like EJ said, against Philly, Joker, depending on how you're looking at it, did his thing. But then when you look at KCP and then you look at Murray and you look at Porter, because Gordon kind of did his thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, damn, I have Embiid with 41 points. Maxey had like 31 or something like that. But my boy Porter is scoring 3 points or whatever the case may be, right? But then they go out. Now, what I like is this is Boston. So this could potentially be a finals matchup. Then they come over here and they're like, yeah, no, we're all scoring 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, for you guys to look any way, shape, or form as scary as you guys looked last year, you guys have to all perform. Like it's not like last year there was a lot of games where if Murray wasn't really showing up, Joker can handle the load. Pause. If Joker didn't show up, Murray's dropping 46 to win the game. You know what I'm saying? It kind of feels like this year, you know, Embiid got to score his 28, 10, and 10. Murray got to have his 35. Porter has to have his 30. Gordon has to have his 22. You know, it feels like it has to be that way. Whatever. If that's the case, cool. But I think you guys kind of have to figure out if 2 or 3 of you have a bad night, the one, and by one I'm talking about either Murray or Joker, got to find a way to win that game with the rest of the cast looking as boo boo as they do. Yeah. Sometimes, sorry, you know. On Boston side, right? Listen, bro, I get that you guys wanna live and die by the 3. But if Tatum and Jaylen Brown are going 2 for 17 at the 3-point line, I think you guys need to stop shooting the 3 and leave it to White and Holiday. Those guys are in the upper 40s percent. Drew Holiday, I think, is leading the league at 49%, 48%, and Derek White is at like 42. And Derek White's out here looking like prime Iguodala, doing everything on the court. Let them shoot. If you got Porzingis, is another one shooting almost at 40 or maybe at 40%. Porzingis is shooting pretty well, and they have other dudes too. But whatever. I'm not trying to go through the whole roster. What I'm trying to get to is I get that we shoot a lot of threes. We are top 1, 2, or 3 in almost every offensive category. Listen, I really want to get off this, but yeah, you guys. I get that you guys want to live and die by the 3, but if you're 2 and 17, I think you guys should live a little bit more than die by it. You know what I'm saying? Other thing, Mazzulla. I'm not gonna say you're a bad coach, but it shows very, very clearly how you can't coach. Game we're down 2, right? We as in Boston, down 2 against Denver. Jeez. We have 4.3 seconds. Now I blame both of you. I blame both you and JT, and I'm gonna get to JT in a second. Right? First of all, we get the ball with 13. It was 13.3 seconds. You let the clock run out for about 7 to 8 seconds. Call a timeout while Drew Holiday in the middle of a dribble spins on Joker to an open lane. You call a timeout.
Jeez.
Not saying Drew could have scored, but who knows? Open lane. Joker's not down low to be that big man presence. Again, I mean, to Eli's point, he doesn't play defense like that anyways. But
I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, brother. I probably would have let the play run and see how it goes, especially seeing that Drew was about to beat Joker. Cool, whatever, but whatever. Call timeout. Then we get the ball out of the timeout. This is the play that you what was that? It was the weirdest play, bro. It was like a 4 stack on the opposite end of where the ball's being inbounded, right? Porzingis and I forgot who the other guy. Porzingis stays at the Porzingis was at the corner like this. He was just like dude at the wing was like this. Derek White goes out half court while JT goes closer to the ball. Now we inbounded to JT, and this is where I'm gonna get to JT. But I want to finish with this play. What play is that? Is the play okay? We're just gonna inbound to JT. If this is the play, inbound to JT, let JT go to work. Okay, then now I'm about to get to JT. But what I'm trying to get with you is first of all, why are we stacking dudes across from where the inbound is happening?
So my thing is, I've saw it 3 times. I saw it 3 times, trying to analyze and think what the hell was happening.
Right.
So I'm gonna think that the ball is supposed to go to JT.
Okay.
And what they're wanting to do is why freaking what's his name was at half court and Porzingis is clear out. Is have everyone on the opposite side of the court.
I think it was Brown at the elbow because I think Drew was inbounding.
Because everyone's on this side and obviously he wraps around. Mm-hmm. He gets the ball. he's supposed to go ahead and be on an island,
Yeah.
and there's going to be help obviously on the opposite side. JT didn't. He just didn't do what he was supposed to do.
You're right, but I'm gonna get to that in a second, right? I'm just picking on you because out of a timeout,
That's what,
first of all, the play's not gonna happen opposite from the ball. Because let's say in that 4 stack, right, the 3-point shooter's open, I now have to pass this ball across court. Correct? Cool. That's with you. Now let's get to JT. You get the ball, it's 4.3 or 4.8, and it's one of those two. But whatever, you got about 5 seconds. I forgot who. Oh, KCP is defending you. Now, KCP, very good 3-and-D guy. Plays the defense pretty well. He's lengthy. You know, that's not a mismatch. If anything, KCP should be winning that because he is a decent defender. But you're JT, you got 4 seconds left. You take 2 dribble and you spin the opposite way from your pivot to fade away. Listen, I know you like Kobe, but no. All right? First of all, spin the right way. All right? Spin the right, or establish the right foot as your pivot. Right? But when you take that ill-advised shot, there was 2.6 seconds on the clock. There's still a lot more time for you to get 1 or 2 more dribbles to get closer to the basket and get a higher percentage shot. So, Mazzulla, I think it was a bad drawn-up play, but if it was drawn up just to give it to JT, that was a horrible shot. A horrible way to go and try to get the basket to tie this game and go into overtime. I gave you mad props about last week or 2 weeks ago on you having that mentality. It went downhill from there, brother. That's not the mentality you should be having. And the reason why I think I'm right in this, because then he goes, okay, post game, they ask him the question, and I don't even think he answered the question. He goes, I rushed the shot. I had too much time on the clock. I probably should have taken 1 more dribble. Exactly what I said. And I didn't even know he said that until like a day or 2 after someone sent me the clip. I was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Mind you, I don't talk to this guy about basketball or anything. He just sent me the clip because he knew I was a JT fan, right? So now it is 1 game. All right, you know, we got to chalk it up to the 1 game. Maybe the next time they play Denver, it's a little bit better, whatever the case may be. I'm just saying, if this is game 7, game on the line, that you guys down 2, and this is what you draw up against the Denver Nuggets, this could potentially be the finals series. Potentially. That was horrible. That was horrible. And at home to snap the 27. No, bro, you guys should have done better than that. There was a lot at stake for you guys to crop up this BS between both the coach and, quote unquote, the top player on the Celtics. No, I thought it was horrible in all aspects.
Yeah, I agree. I think you definitely got to come up with a better play call. But honestly, I'm not bailing him out, but I am gonna say we've seen all the greats miss many buzzer shots. We've seen them. This is just gonna help him hopefully in the playoffs. No, I got 5 seconds on the clock. You know what it feels like. You know that, all right, now I need another dribble. I know that I'm not going to go. Like, it's just a learning lesson for him. And it's a pivotal game. Yes, you're breaking your snap. But for him, he says, all right, I know next time what not to do.
Correct.
It's not the playoffs. It's not the finals. It's not game 7. And this is just a stepping stone for him, hopefully. Because guess what? If it is a game 7, if it is a playoff game at home, and you do that, yeah, we're going to be on your ass. So, 1, your coach better figure it out. Because a play call like that, you're trusting in JT, and then JT also didn't go ahead and back up the coach. Because if you're going to send everyone one way, you need to kill and not just go for an ill-advised shot.
Right.
So,
And, you know, and I think you're absolutely right, Eli. I'm just picking, the reason why I'm doing this is for that. I'm not saying you guys are going to see this video because you might not, or this segment or whatever, but I'm picking this because, first of all, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You guys been up top for 3-4 seasons. I probably should expect that these kind of plays are polished already, especially being that you've been to the finals in these past 3-4 seasons. Like, these kind of things should already be, like, in your sleep. You know, the only thing that should be changing year to year, day by day, is how you're going to defend and how you're going to attack certain teams because personnel changes throughout the offseason. But set plays and stuff, no, bro. Like, but I still think Eli's right. Yes, cool. This is regular season. This is game one, whatever the case. Now you got to build from here. I'm just pinpointing
with you.
these things that are wrong that you guys need to fix. All right, I'm gonna jump around a little bit, right? Because I really want to get to this question that AJ is gonna ask us, but I want to get to our new segment. Okay. Our new segment here on the BES podcast is going to be called "Are You Triggered?" Are you triggered? All right. And in this segment, each of us are going to kind of rant a little bit, not too long, but rant on what happened throughout the sports week that really grinded our gears. All right. And I actually had one already, but I already said it in the little like Dallas segment. But I got another one. All right. What triggered you guys this week? Either or could start.
Could it be like triggered in? Could you be triggered in a good way?
Ooh, you know what, bro? I didn't think of that. That's a good one. You know what? Go ahead. We're experimenting at this point, so go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, me and you spoke about it. I didn't get a chance to talk to Eli about it, but I am really, really, really excited to see all the guys at Yankees training camp.
Oh yeah.
Right now. I sent Ray Glaber Torres. He had posted I guess like a YouTube link on his Instagram, and it's just videos of him, Judge, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Volpe was there, but he wasn't in the video.
Volpe was there, but he wasn't in the video. And yo, they're just in the cage, bro, hitting off the tee, and they had to be doing it for hours.
Yeah. No,
hours, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, to me, like, cause you know how I feel about Glaber. Like I think he's really good. I just think he has like mental lapses. Sometimes I feel like he falls asleep, and I think they are understanding the severity of the moment as being a part of the Yankees, not just for themselves, but for the Yankee fans and the Yankee organization, how locked in they need to be, because like we have what should be a good roster, you know what I mean? And we need to win, bro. Like the work needs to be put in, and I think him showing that like he's actually listening to Judge and asking Judge, all right, what do you think about my swing here, or like what, just asking those questions and working with him, to me shows that, all right, like they're trying to get better and lock in so that they can meet their potential and what they could be. Seeing Oswaldo Cabrera in those videos made me super super hype. Like, yo, you're one of the youngins coming up. You're just in there trying to learn, bro. And like, to me, that gets me so pumped, bro. I'm pumped to see that Dominguez is out there in training camp, and it's like nothing happened. Like you did just have Tommy John surgery. It's actually kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like, for me, like I'm super excited. Like I sound like a
typical Yankee man.
I sound like a typical Yankee boy. You know what I'm saying? But yo, like,
but it just feels a little different.
It feels different. It does. And like I told y'all, Judge to me looks good.
Yeah, Judge.
Yo, he looks strong. Like his strength is still there or better. He looks lean.
Yeah.
And he looks locked.
What I like about it too is, like, in that video, I mean, everybody kind of was doing their own thing, but Judge was very leaderish.
Yes.
It was kind of like, when Glaber was up there, like, yo, check this out. I see that you're swinging like this, but make this adjustment.
Let me help you out a little bit.
And I appreciate that.
Like Judge was talking to him about approaches, right? Like I think there was a comment like Cabrera was like, "Oh, are we gonna get on the machine?" Judge was like, "No, no machine. Just tee."
Yeah.
Just tee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just shows you one, Judge's preparation and how he perfects his swing and how he's trying to get the young guys to understand, like, yo, this is where it's at. We're going to work at this until we perfect this. Yeah. Then we'll get on the machine.
For sure.
At the very end, and we're not even going to do it for that long. We might do 25 pitches. That's it.
That's all you get.
That's all you get, because all of the hard work is the meticulous, boring stuff on this tee, teaching you approach, where we want our swings to be on certain pitches. That to me was the coolest thing, bro.
It was great.
That was the coolest thing.
Before we get to you though, I do want to add to this because you were talking about the Yankees. Rodon has already checked in Florida, by the way. Like pitchers and catchers,
Oh yeah,
they
weren't
don't
supposed
check in
to report.
until like
Yeah.
the next of I think the end of next month. Rodon's already down there.
Yeah.
He hit up Brian Cashman and said, "I'm going early. I need a." And then the other thing, again, you already seen, but I'm gonna bring it out because you don't know. But there's a post going around about the Yankees and how history is repeating itself. And what I mean is this: I think in 2007. I think it was 2007. I have it here. I shouldn't be talking like that. 2007, A-Rod wins MVP. Right? Everybody following? I got it right here. Yes, 2007, A-Rod wins MVP, or a Yankee wins MVP, which is A-Rod. 2008, Yankees missed the postseason. 2009, they spent a bunch of money on three big signings. What happens is we win the World Series. Let's get to now. 2022, a Yankee wins MVP with Aaron Judge. This past season, 2023, the Yankees missed the postseason. Now, we technically haven't spent money, but there's been a lot of additions to the team, and the expectation is that maybe we'll win the World Series this year. So there's like that going around. Now, obviously, it's especially us three. We're not gonna really put any stock into like these kind of things, but it's kind of cool to just see something like that floating around. So, Eli, what triggered you? What triggered you this week?
Yo, these bums.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yo, I really, bro. This is very nice. Like, if it wasn't, I'm throwing it on the floor. I'm stomping on it. Yo, they suck.
You probably should. It's all right. I'll get you a better one.
They suck, bro. And the thing is, the two players that we talk about all the time, they've now hooping in AD and LeBron. Everybody else that we thought was going to make strides, like Reeves is stagnant. He shot the ball terrible against the Nets. No offense, I know that. Kudos to them, but yo, how we go from the Mavs, OKC, and then lose to them? Like, we got to be going on a run. I don't understand. We're freaking 20-21. We go ahead and win the freaking tournament, and that was our championship. Because the way we're playing, we might not even make the playoffs. That's how bad it is. And it's not like, I don't even know. I've been so disinterested in them because they're so up and down. Like, I don't even know who they need to pick up. I don't know who they need to drop. It's really sucks because the Lakers and what they did for LeBron, they didn't give him nothing. He's 39 years old and he's hooping. He should be done. Like, he should honestly, like, there's nothing else he needs to prove, but he's still hooping at a high level.
Yeah.
Like, if you're hooping at a high level and you're the Lakers organization, you're Showtime, how are you not putting up trophies with one of the greats who's still hooping at 39? How are you not putting anything around him? That's my problem. If he wasn't hooping, if he was 39, averaging 12, I'm like, hey, yo, farewell, bro. You did your thing.
Yeah.
You did your time. But if you out here dropping 30 some nights, dropping 25,
bro,
picking your spots, like, bro, there's a window of opportunity. And the Lakers definitely dropped the ball on that. So that's my rant. Freaking Lakers suck. They're wasting his time.
And I remember before the season started, everybody was like, "Oh, Rob Pelinka did a good job."
Yep. Facts.
there was a lot of that.
There was a lot of that.
Yo,
everybody was like, "Yo, Pelinka did good."
Hachimura was like, all right, he's been in his Duffy all. Where he at?
Where you at,
bro? I haven't seen
Mama.
nothing. Like, come on, son. Like, it's really bad. You think, oh, Cam Reddish? Like, all right, bro. What happened?
He said, "All right, bro."
Like it's sad. Reeves something. Oh, all right, USA, my boy. Yo, he's still my boy, but I'm like, bruh, you forgot your legs. Like the boy forgot to shoot.
Oh no, man.
He forgot how to shoot. The boy can't shoot. It's so sad. The whole team, bro. I can go one by
LeBron need to
one.
go back to Miami.
Bing, 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 bing.
Da-na-na,
that.
da-na-na.
I don't know.
Don't do that.
The rumor is one of the James is gonna be in Miami.
One of them.
One of them. So wait for that.
Sheesh.
Wait for that.
Do
Um,
that. I'll go to Miami.
Okay.
I know you will.
I'll go to Miami.
I know you will, E.
I mean,
That would be that red jersey.
I know you will.
that
E.
will be fun, but no. A few of y'all Miami fans that I know are kind of grinding my gears.
Oh damn! I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, I did forget.
Damn.
No, but there's someone else. There's this dude out here. I'm not gonna get into
Uh,
it. But I mean, that should be my trigger statement, my trigger segment, right? For me, my trigger of the week. So it was actually the whole Dallas like not hiring Bill Belichick thing, because I just thought like that was one of the most stupid things. But you guys are Dallas. This is what you guys do, right? But I kind of went on a rant with that, so I'm gonna switch to something over, and where me and EJ just keep telling you guys, and I'm pissed that now you guys got one of the top coaches in the NCAA, very very mad, and I'm just here to say that we were right, by the way. So Don Staley, however you
Don
pronounce,
Staley.
Don Staley, head coach of South Carolina, correct? Goes on in a press conference or at post game, whatever, and she's like, "Hey, something about we need more support, we need more enthusiasm, we need more." And what did I say a couple weeks ago, right? And the big quote that she said, "Everyone gets up and jumps up and claps and when men dunk in their game, but we dunk here too." And that it's like a good trigger but bad trigger because it's like she's out there now fighting for this, right? But at the same time, it's like how much longer are we gonna go for people to realize that women's ball is out here. Women's ball is out here. I know the WNBA is not really going, so maybe that's not really what's helping out right now. But if you guys aren't watching, bro, Juju Watkins the other day went crazy.
Yo,
all right,
she's ill. Not sick.
I don't have to continue going about what's her name, CC Caitlin Clark, right?
Another one.
I don't have to continue going about it.
Ew.
Yeah, there's so much like
sick.
And what's triggering me is like, what does it take for us, all of us, by the way, not just men,
Everybody.
not just female, but everyone, okay? What does it take for us to finally put our support and chips into this? They need it, they want it, they're asking for it, and they're providing it.
And I don't understand it either. There's a market for it.
Bro, like, yeah, I don't know. That's really triggering me. Like, we just need to support them a little bit more. We need to show support, and it has to be seen. You guys want to get on Twitter, but X, whatever. You guys want to get on X. You guys want to post on IG that you guys are at this game, this, that, and the third. But quiet. But once the cameras are off, it's like,
right.
Nah. I think for the past like 6 weeks, I've said something about college or about women's ball.
Because it's been so.
It's been electrifying. It's just been and even throughout the summer with the WNBA, it's been amazing.
Yeah, right.
It's been amazing. It's like I'm glad that she did this, but I'm also mad that she did this because it didn't have to get here. It really didn't have to get here. But I think that's going to conclude our new segment of Are You Triggard? I just love saying it like that. Are You Triggard? We do have another segment, but unfortunately not much happened this week, so we're going to save that one for next week.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into a question that EJ wants to bring up to us. EJ, I will give you the floor.
Thank you. So Sebastian Telfair was on the It Is What It Is podcast, and he said that he's the best New York City high school point guard to ever come out of New York City. Now, if we just want to talk about some quick ones, I'm going to just throw off some names. Stephon Marbury, Lance Stevenson, Rafer Alston, Kenny Anderson. There was one more in my head. Mark Jackson. And then there's Sebastian Telfair.
Mark was different.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen Sebastian's documentary Through the Fire.
No.
I grew up on that, and it made it look like this guy was like,
The MJ of New York.
yeah, in that time, and you wanted to be like him, like, like he was doing the no look dimes. There was a game in there. I think it could have been a chip game. I honestly don't remember. It's been a long time. I think he got hurt. He came out the game. His team was losing. Came back injured. Willed his team to a dub.
Yeah, that was it.
Right. And I think, for those that don't know, Sebastian Telfair was an amazing player, but it just never transpired to what could have been outside of high school basketball because of he got into like some trouble and legal trouble and stuff like that. So I think when people watched the interview or saw the clips on social media, they just saw him say, "Oh, I'm the best point guard to ever come out of New York City," which wasn't the case. But you guys know who Stephon Marbury is. You guys know the Lance Stevensons. You guys know. I wanted to know who you guys think was the best New York City point guard to ever come out of New York City.
Fusion.
All right. The crazy part is all those guys, right? This is how I'm going to answer
It's
it.
a tough one.
All those guys in high school were them. But I'm going to cheat, right? And I'm going to pick who I watched and who I thought in the NBA probably had the best. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm going to go with Stephon. I think Stephon, if you guys didn't watch those Minnesota and New Jersey Nets years, man.
I agree with Ray, bro.
Yo,
the kicks was tough.
Let me put it this way. Boy was so good, someone traded J Kidd for him.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Think about that.
Okay, like we're not talking about scrubs here.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to discredit what Sebastian is saying. Right? It was Sebastian?
Yeah.
Because I've seen a few of the clips. I think the only one I didn't watch was probably oh my gosh, I forgot this guy's name. Whatever. Rafer, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
skip to my Lou.
I've seen his and1 stuff. I didn't see his high school stuff.
I've never seen his high school. But you could only imagine.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah, I mean, even though just off that should be enough, but still, when it comes, that street ball doesn't really translate very well when it comes to organized ball. I'm just gonna pick Stephon because even though they were all great, his NBA tapes was crazy, man, crazy. So I'm gonna go with Marbury.
So for me, it's kind of like a tie because I was a big Stephon Marbury guy, and from his high school to college to NBA, he had a great career, even when he went over to China. But the other one,
he's like a legend over there.
Lance Stevenson. Boy.
Yeah.
The things he was doing.
Just about to say.
Yo, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of that. A lot of that.
I'm telling you, bro. Them clips.
He was like
yanking
he was the
that.
epitome of New York basketball.
That's a fact.
Like he brought it on the defensive end. Offensively, it was a lot of like oohs and ahs. Like he's gonna put on a show. You know what I'm saying? He used to dime people. He used to get crazy. Lance was crazy. But here's my only gripe. Who Lance played in high school wasn't who Stephon played in high school.
Okay.
Who Seabass played in high school wasn't who Lance and Steph played in high school. And you gotta take those things into consideration.
That's true.
Okay.
Because you could come in at a time where everybody in your class is not that good. You know what I'm saying? Or they're not, or the guard position may not be that strong. That may be a class full of forwards and bigs, or you have athletic wing guys. So that I think you have to take into consideration. Now, you asked me out of all of them, who would I want to be like my prototypical, like if I had to choose to be like any of them, I'm gonna still probably pick Lance. You know what I mean? He's like 6'6" something, long arms, played defense, could pass, could shoot, and he just had that grittiness, man. He played hard, and like I think that type of game translates anywhere you go. So I thought it was a pretty cool question because NYC is like home of like tough guards. You know what I'm saying? A lot of tough guards. So they're not Jersey guards though.
Nah.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Yo, what happened to them jelly fan people?
Well, I think Quinterly's still in Memphis, right?
He's in Memphis. Jordan Walker is on the G League team for the Mavs. Isaiah Washington is in overseas.
Isaiah was the one that went to Minnesota, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Leandre is still in college. I think he's at like a D2 school.
Because that really took off.
Yeah.
And
no, bro, you know how big that was? That
it's a
fam. I lived in PA. People in PA were doing it.
Yeah.
Like that's how. I mean, now I get it. We're in this social media era, so everything reaches farther than it could. But fam, niggas were like, "Yo, Ray, can you jelly?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you telling me jelly, bro?
Got too much peanut butter.
I'm over here trying to do Princeton offense. Guys are jellying off the backboard. I'm like, yo, what is this? And then once I started getting hip to it, I was like, oh snap! Look at Jersey.
Nah, yo,
look at Jersey.
I tell you what, me and Jaren went to when Javon was still in high school.
Oh, I went too. I was there. Yeah.
Oh, in Jersey City.
Yes.
Yo, homeboy, he literally waited. He was on a fast break. He waited for homeboy, the defender, to come from half court, and he jumped body to body, laid that jug off the glass. I was like, oh nah. Oh nah, I need that in my bag. I need that.
Yeah,
I need that. So that jelly movement was tough, and they're all tough in their own regard. Yeah. I mean, we shout out to them, man. They put in that work, and they said it all started from doing layups on the Nerf hoops, bro. How creative is that?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, that's how they started.
They were just like playing around and doing
playing
shit.
around
Look at
the
that
crib.
Yo, buy your kids the Nerf hoops.
Yo.
Or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Yo, and when you try to jelly and you get one off, that
feels amazing, yo.
Yeah. Nah, shout out to them, man. JQ hooping at Memphis too.
Wait, did you have a trigger something?
Yeah. I had the Lakers. Yeah.
All right. I mean, oh no, but you didn't say your.
No, once he said Lance,
you were just on board with what he
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew he was a Lance.
Okay.
Guy.
Yeah. My phone. All right. Quick hits. I don't unless you guys have something else. I'm just gonna get into quick hits real quick. I'm just gonna go by with a few other things that have happened that I'm trying to get into. Pausa. First and foremost, Buffalo fans in Buffalo. Yo, protect yourselves, bro. I read something about 15 fans were hospitalized because of hypothermia because of how cold it was out there after the game. Yeah.
Yo, dress warm.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I get it. This is probably the first playoff game in Buffalo in a while, or maybe I'm not too sure. I actually don't really know about that, so don't quote me on that. And I get all that, but just especially out there, man. Buffalo, you guys are dealing with like 12-foot snowstorms, so just be a little bit more careful. Please protect yourself. I don't want anybody like getting unhealthy and whatnot. But yeah, 15 of them, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
And yeah. Now, to piggyback off that, another quick hit. It's kind of like an advice, I guess, for the NFL. Let's schedule these games a little bit better. Rams in Detroit was a 3:00 game, and it was played indoors. We could probably move that to the 8 p.m. and then move the Chiefs and Dolphins game to 3 p.m. They had to play at 8 p.m. Like, imagine 11 p.m. in that below 9 degrees, and you're out there at 9 p.m., no sunlight, nothing, like, just going through it. Like, maybe put that game early, have the Detroit and Rams play. I mean, I get the whole TV thing and scheduling. I get all that. But, I mean, maybe try to work around that. And I know it's kind of tough because you don't know who's going to make the playoffs, this, that, and the third. But If they're playing indoor, let's put them at the night game and make the freezing cold temperatures in the Chiefs
A little earlier.
play a little bit earlier where the sunlight can kind of help out a bit. Because, Jesus, bro, like, what was it? Negative 13 degrees or that it got to?
They said it felt like negative 27.
That's bananas, bro. That's bananas. I don't
How
know.
do you play in that?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I couldn't play football.
Yeah,
Like, I would love to be a quarterback.
Eli, yo, have you seen him how he acts in the cold?
I don't know.
I'm a girl.
Yo, a female.
Really?
Yo,
Bro, so spring training, like, I struggled, bro. My hands, they get freaking like rocks.
Yeah.
I have one of my worst outings, like when we go to Florida. Oh, I'm like, thank freaking God.
my boy hates
'Cause,
the cold.
Yo, I wouldn't be able to play in New York. I wouldn't. Like, I
Mm.
would suck. I would suck. I would suck in the spring. I would suck in the freaking during the playoffs. Like, I would not play for New York, even though I love them. I have to play all the way out west. I got to play. I'm not going to say Texas, unless it's the Rangers. But I got to play out there. I got to play freaking St. Louis and them boys. Or
I think it gets cold over there too, though.
True.
I mean,
Like, fine. I didn't want to see the Dodgers, bro. I didn't want to go there, bro.
Gotta play for the Marlins.
I'll play, bro. I'm in the big. I'll play for them. Bro, and in the heat. I need heat. I need heat. Tampa. Yeah, like, I play for the Rays.
Basura.
I know.
Yeah. Or they're supposed to be making a new one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. In the cold, yeah, nah, bro. You can bet all the money you want. I'm going to lose that game. Promise you.
I mean, I'm with you. I ain't gonna lie. I hate.
Oh, you don't like the cold either?
I hate winter. But I mean, I lived in Jersey, PA for 27 years of my life. I'm not saying I'm used to it, but I kind of understand what's coming.
Yeah, I have no issue with the cold, bro.
Oh no.
Yo, numbers go up for me in the summer, bro.
My issue is it's the annoyance. I hate that I can barely breathe. My hands get like you. My hands is yo. It could be 60 degrees. My hands are cold.
Really?
My hands are horrible, bro.
Yeah,
Horrible.
go.
So imagine yesterday it was like 19 degrees. Imagine how my hands felt. Right? And then, Mom, you're probably not watching this. Your car sucks. Has no heating steering wheel.
Yeah.
That shit is buns. Shout out to BMW though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I missed
Shout out to
that.
BMW.
I missed that, yo.
Yo.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yo, that's the first thing. As soon as I get in my car, boop,
Turn it on.
turn
Yo,
on that
we
heated
need
steering
that.
wheel.
Need
I'm
that.
not playing games with my hands. I
Yo.
can't do that. And my feet too, but I don't know. It's whatever.
Yo,
Something with my
instant
feet.
heat the seats, bro. Gotta heat the seats, bro.
Oh yeah. That bothers me too, but I don't know.
Damn.
Yo,
Sometimes pause. Sometimes I take it.
I'm gonna be honest. I warm up my car like extra. Like I'm sitting there 5-10 minutes.
Oh no, I wait 1 minute and drive because while driving it's gonna heat up faster.
No,
Bro,
yeah.
all I need to do is I get in my V, I turn it on, I turn the heat on, I give me one of these.
And you're good.
I'm
boy,
good.
out. Nah, bro.
Nah.
I'm good.
Gotta settle in this cold.
I'm chilling. Let's get it. Yo, because as soon as I'm done rubbing my hands, Birdman.
We're good. We're good.
Yo,
to
let's
know.
go. We out. Let's get it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't stand the winter. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Maybe if I got paid a little bit, you know, do it.
Yo, I told them yesterday, bro. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I told them if once we blow up, January and February, catch me in Florida, buddy. I'm not gonna be here. Negative.
Shit.
Negative. I'll tell.
Is this winter's really?
No. There's been worse than this.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There's been way worse. No.
What day was it though? There was one day.
I think it was like Wednesday, bro.
Yo,
It was like Wednesday or something
it
like
was
that. And you're okay. And let me tell you something. All right, let me really break it down. This has nothing to do with sports. If it's like 30 degrees, no wind, I'm cool. I can You start slapping me with that ice cold wind, brother. I am boxing somebody.
The wind, little ass coat.
I am boxing somebody.
Yo, the wind be smacking you like
What?
like you owe them
When
bread.
that shit be like this,
Yeah, that's
and my cheeks is rosy.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Nah, I'm not jacking it, bro.
Yeah.
No, Jack Snow, get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Like, please.
Yo.
To wrap it up, I got one more quick hit. That sounded crazy.
To wrap it up, I got one more quick hit.
Yeah. That's a
That's
bar.
it.
That's a
That
bar,
was kind
my
of
boy.
crazy. And actually, what's even crazier is what I'm about to get to. Josh Giddey is off.
Yo.
That whole segment is good. To get off, yeah. Josh Giddey will not be charged
Oh yeah.
with any what is it, underage?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me bring this up so I can accurately tell you guys what's going on here. It says here Josh Giddey will not face charges for alleged relationship with minor. Sources at the Newport Beach Police Department told TMZ, whatever, that the case is officially closed after officials found no evidence to corroborate the claims against the 21-year-old guard for the Oklahoma City Thunder. All I'm gonna say is this, right? I know it's a quick hit, but I'm just gonna say something real quick. We pretty much said, if the laws in OKC and in Australia kind of allow it, cool. And then the second thing, I'm going to jump in and tell you guys what Eli kind of told me. There was a lot of hoopla, all right, when we started finding this out. Now that my boy is kind of set free, it's been quiet, all right? I don't think it's kind of fair, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of noise. Like, people were ready to end this guy's career, and rightfully so. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, because look at dudes like Franco. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But I probably would respect if he gets off because there was really no evidence, no actual evidence. Then I need the same energy, because we were ready to kill Homeboy's entire career. He's 21 years old, and we were ready to strip his life away. All right. So I thought that was kind of weird that people were kind of quiet about this. And by quiet, I mean I was telling Eli, this was everywhere. This was on your IG. This was on X. This was on SportsCenter. Like, you turn on TV, they talk about this, bro. When I found out that he was off the charges, I was watching First Take. It was one of the little blimps at the bottom, and it wasn't even. I think it was brought up, but it was one of those. Honestly, it was like their version of a quick hit. They were just like, "Oh, by the way, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "By the way," So kind of have to keep the same energy there. But that's all I have, fellas. That is all I have. Do you guys have anything you guys want to take off your chest?
Yo, Bills, good luck, bro. Y'all gonna need it.
How about those Chiefs?
Right? They do this, right? Is the Chiefs, or this is just the Braves?
I think it's the Braves.
It's just the Braves. Okay, I'll pick that back up.
Yeah. I hope it's a hell of a game.
Yeah, I do too. I actually listen. There's been a few, except the Eagles and the Cowboys. I mean, I guess that Ravens game, but for a half, it was really good. A lot of these playoff games have been aight. I'm kind of satisfied. Pause. I don't know if that's a pause, but I'm just gonna pause it anyways. I'm kind of satisfied with it. Especially the best one is obviously the Lions Rams. I think to me that was the best game so far. And I guess well, now we're gonna have to put the Niners.
The Niners go second. Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a really good game.
I really hope EJ's right about the Bucks and Lions, because then I just hope it's not one sided. We get a back and forth game.
It's gonna be a good game,
it's
bro.
In Detroit, right?
Yeah. So
Detroit is gonna be rocking though.
I hope it's a good game that leads to another bigger game.
I mean,
but if it's not,
how really is Detroit's defense? Because if they gotta go,
their front four is pretty good. They got a rook. It's a secondary that
they're gonna have to go against Godwin and Evans. So
Evans gonna have a
but
day.
if the front four could get to
Baker,
there'd be some issues. Okay, I get it. If you guys enjoyed this video, like the video, please. It will greatly help us out. We will also greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel. The love that we're getting is just.
It's great.
It's
great.
Love,
He's great.
Keep showing love. Keep showing.
Oh, nah, not that.
No? My fault. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I promise you the title on your driver's license says Booty. And if you want to take that off your driver's license, just hit the little red button that says subscribe. It takes literally 1 second of your day.
0.5.
It's not that. It's not
0.5.
And keep commenting. There's been a lot of comments, a lot of interactions, and I like that. If you guys got something that you guys want us to talk about, argue to us about, we'll still cook you. or whatever the case may be. Make sure you guys hit the comments below. We would
Yeah.
like to have that interaction with y'all, and we're trying to figure out ways to interact with you guys a little bit more, especially if you guys comment below questions. That's how we can bridge the gap. Okay, bridge.
Damn, my
We can
boy.
bridge this gap.
What? Between
Feel
the
me?
legs?
Okay.
That's
Until next time, gang. We love you guys.
Peace.